Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel where today I am back on War Thunder yet again, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the M1A1 Abrams. Now this of course is the brand new version of the Abrams. This is a tier 7 American ground vehicle. I'm just going to start off by going over some of the stats, not really huge detail. I'm not going to look into the armor in any huge detail, but I will be taking a look just at the base stats of the vehicle. So 10.0 BR, same as the other versions of the Abrams, so this does make up a pretty damn strong lineup, especially when you put it alongside vehicles such as the AH-1Z Viper. Now, gun, 120mm M256 cannon, a derivative of the L44 that is also seen on many variants of the Leopard 2. Now alongside that you also have a 50 cal which is mounted on top of the turret, and then you also have two 7.62mm machine guns, one of which is on top of the turret and the other of which is coaxially mounted next to the gun. You also then have 12 smoke grenade launchers. These are in two smoke grenade packages on either side of the turret. They're fairly standard, the same ones that you have seen on other versions of the Abrams. Turret rotation of 28 degrees per second and a vertical guidance of -9 and +20. Pretty good stuff there, to be honest. Reload rate of 7.8 seconds. It was a lot quicker on the dev server. It is quite a bit slower here. This is not with a fully spaded crew though. This is with a crew though that is level 57, with most of those points being on both the leadership of the commander and the reload rate. Crew of 4, 59 ton weight and a 1500 horsepower engine at 3000 RPM, 42 mile an hour top speed, so not too bad. This will cost you 390,000 RP. So going into the mods, it is worth noting that your stock round is a Heat FS round. This is the M830. This has 650mm of flat penetration at all ranges, so it is pretty powerful. Now the round I am using for this entire video is the M829, or the 829. This is an APFS DS round. This is a tier 3 modification on the vehicle. 493mm flat pen at closest range. Definitely not too bad, and it sustains well over 450mm pen on flat angles all the way up to 2000 meters, so certainly pretty good there, as well as the angle penetration being pretty damn good. Even up to 60 degrees it will pen most things. Of course, other than that, in the mod you have the standard stuff. This does have exhaust smoke system, which is one thing to point out. That's pretty nice. Challenger 2 doesn't have it though, and it did have it in real life, so hopefully that will be sorted soon. Anyway, as you can see in the background, we have got some gameplay going on. You've already seen a pretty decent game. The game that I'm currently on is on Stalingrad. Pretty good stuff, this game. I got a few good kills. I got 4 kills, I believe, so a game I was certainly happy with. Not the best one in the video, but I did play the sneaky breaky, killed a few people, just killed there an AMX-30 DCA, which can be dangerous to you. The side armor is definitely not godly. You will get penned. Anyway though, this was actually my final kill of the game on a Shilka anti-aircraft vehicle. I was actually killed by a Tunguska. I don't show the video, but he is shooting me there, and I do get killed by him purely because I get set on fire, and eventually I actually just run out of FPE, so I can't put out the fire, and I end up dying. Anyway, this game, this was a funny run actually. Leopard 2A4, I think it's all safe. I start driving along, I think, okay, the enemies are dead, I can sneak up onto the C point, get that. I'm looking behind me, and I do just notice out the corner of my eye, oh my god, it's a Leopard 2K. So I swing around, and I just sort of yeet it, and I'm actually able to kill the guy. It actually bounces off the upper frontal plate into the turret side, and then goes in, which was quite a funny little bounce there. This round, I find it does bounce kills very nicely. Leopard 2's easily pens the frontal chassis plate, so that's pretty good. On the A5, that's what you want to go for. Most powerful round in the game, the APFSDS round on this tank, you will not pen the turret front of the Leopard 2A5, so you want to go for that chassis, and if they're at an angle, try and hit the side of the chassis. That will go in, knock out the engine, maybe kill some crew members, which would definitely be incredibly useful. And as you saw there, T-80B, this is definitely quite good. With Russian tanks, even with the T-80U, it's the same old weak spots. You've got the lower frontal plate, the sort of upper mid section of the upper frontal plate, and I would say around the cannon breech is where you want to shoot on Russian tanks. Although to be fair, with most MBTs you will face, if you don't know a specific weak spot that you want to aim for, hitting the gun is generally a good idea. They won't be able to shoot, and that gives you time to get up close and really hit them where it will hurt. Generally on most MBTs though, you will find the side armor is always a weak spot. Everything will go through effectively. Like on this enemy tank coming along here, I get aimed up, fire a shot in, hits the side armor, and you know, that's a T-80B dead, so that gives me a kill there. Now Leopards are the thing you're going to be facing majority of the time. As I've already said, the frontal plate of the chassis, this will go through. This will do very well, so go for that or knock out the gun. Just do something to disable them. As you're going to see here, the side of the chassis, there are fuel tanks which can sometimes absorb rounds. This time that didn't happen though. The round went through, knocked out the gunner, knocked out the engine. He cannot move, he cannot shoot. I just do a second shot into the sort of upper frontal plate. It goes straight through, kills the remainder of the crew, giving me a kill. Leopard 2K, side armor. He cannot shoot, his track is out as well, so he cannot move. And I just need one more well-placed shot, and, you know, that's about it. And go for the upper frontal plate, and it goes straight through. As I said, the angle penetration of this round is certainly pretty good. Leopard 2A5, I knock out the crew using the side armor. A very good position. Here, the chassis frontal plate, I knock out the loader and the driver. He just shot at me. I am still mobile, he is not. He cannot shoot, he cannot move. That is what you want to do. Disable them, and then you can go in for the final kill shot, as I'm about to do with this Leopard. Definitely a good tactic there. Now with Leopards, especially the 2A5, the turret cheeks I wouldn't bother shooting for. The mantlet on the 2A4 you will go through, but also on the 2A5 it's a bit iffy. So the turret I would generally ignore unless you are specifically going for the gun. But the chassis armor is certainly something that you will be able to go through, so I would aim for that first and try and immobilize them before going in for the kill shot, or just killing them on the first shot if you get lucky enough to do that. Of course, this being an MBT, stabilized gun, as you saw a second ago, I did a on the move kill, very easy to do. Here's another Leopard, by the way, knocked out the driver in the track. He cannot move, he's tunnel visioning on someone else, and that gives me time just to knock him out using a final round to the side of the chassis, which goes through and kills the turret crew, which was definitely a pretty decent kill and a good way of demonstrating the sort of immobilize and then kill tactic that I would usually use when facing most other top tier tanks. Now, actually, talking about the 2A5, this video was supposed to be on the 2A5, and after a few games, I was playing along, and I got a crew lock for no reason. I had been knocked out of the game, nothing to respawn in, but I got crew lock anyway for whatever reason, so I went into the game in this, and I actually enjoyed it a lot more, and also, Puma alert, and, you know, he's dead as well. I don't think a Puma would stand up so well against a 120mm APFSDS round, but obviously with science we have proven that it does die. Leopard 2K shoots me, I get him just in time, just before he darts behind that hill, so certainly a kill I was pretty happy with there actually. And this game actually is the final one of the video, and this is a 5-kill game. This is sort of an ace game, so I was fairly happy with this one. 2 kills were sort of spawn camping, but most of them weren't. This bit though I was really happy with. 2 Leopards, an A4 and an A5. I knock out the A4 partially, he can't do much. There's the A5, I get back so the A4 can't shoot me, see the A5, fire off a shot to sort of immobilize him. He can't do so much now. Driver, track, and fuel tank are out. So I hold back, I wait for just a bit, because if he's looking this way, my thought is, I move back, he sees nothing, and he's like, where did the shot come from? But he's still shooting at someone else, so one more shot, that is an A5 down. Then I move up just a bit more once my gun is almost done reloading, and I basically just pump a single more shot into the A4, and that is 4 rounds for 2 kills. So immobilize and then kill. That's the tactic I found generally works quite well. Another double kill moment coming up, KPZ-70, easy to kill. The crew is in one place, they're all in the turret very tightly cramped together, and then also a Leopard, I believe, SPAA, yeah, Leopard. So not one of them out, so there we go, pretty decent game there, certainly something I was very happy with. Anyway though, I'm going to end the video there. Not really a huge amount of detail on the stats or anything like that. Just really a look at some gameplay I've done in the vehicle and what I generally think of it, and some useful tactics for facing enemy tanks. Now, if you do enjoy playing MBTs in higher tier, this is certainly a vehicle I would advise. I really have enjoyed playing this thing. The bigger gun's very nice. It's got generally good survivability. The armor, of course, though, can be lol-penned by most things. Do be aware, though, there's one fatal thing that you may not know, or you may already know, about the Abrams, any version of the Abrams in-game, really. This being the repair cost. Fully spaded, this will cost you a whopping 14,000 silver lions to repair. Basically, if you get less less than like 5 kills and you lose the game, you're gonna lose Silver Lions, and that's what I learnt yesterday when gathering footage for this video. Anyway though, it is a very fun vehicle. I have really enjoyed getting footage for this video, and there will be more 1.87 MBT and aircraft videos coming soon over the next few weeks. Anyway though, thanks very much for watching. If you did enjoy, please smash the like button, maybe even subscribe to the channel. If you do, that would be massively appreciated. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next one.